Hello students, I am your maths teacher. Let's start with new chapter.
In this module, you will draw a pictograph. Neil sees the attendance board outside every classroom in his school. He notes down the attendance record of every class. 20 students are present and 4 students are absent in class 1. 28 students are present and 1 student is absent in class 2. 24 students are present and 4 students are absent in class 3. 28 students are present and 2 students are absent in class 4. 24 students are present and 2 students are absent in class 5. Neil shows this data to his mother. She asks Neil to create 2 separate tables, one for students present today in all 5 classes, and the other one is for absent students in all 5 classes. He draws a table in his notebook. Now his mother asks, "Do you know any other method to represent this data?" Neil replies, "Yes, we can represent this data in the form of a pictograph. But I do not know how to draw a pictograph." She explains, "Pictograph is a pictorial representation of data. Let us draw a pictograph for the number of students who are absent. Let us first draw a table for pictograph. Make a row for each class. We draw one picture to represent one student of the class. 4 students are absent in class 1. So we draw 4 pictures for class 1. 1 student is absent in class 2. So we draw 1 picture for class 2. 4 students are absent in class 3. So we draw 4 pictures for class 3. 2 students are absent in class 4. So we draw 2 pictures for class 4. 2 students are absent in class 5. So we draw 2 pictures for class 5. This way, we have represented the number of absent students using the pictures for each class in a pictograph." Neil says to his mother that he wants to draw a pictograph for the students who were present that day in all the classes. He finds that the number of present students in different classes is large. To represent the present students in class 1, he requires 20 pictures. It will take a big table to accommodate the pictures. Neil asks his mother how this data can be represented in a pictograph. She explains that to overcome this situation, we need a key. We use one picture to represent one or more than one number. Here, we can represent 4 students using a picture, as the number of present students in each class can be divided by 4. Now let us find out how many pictures we require to represent the number of present students. We can divide the number of present students by 4. The number of present students in class 1 is 20. On dividing 20 by 4, we get 5. So we draw 5 pictures for class 1. We can say in other words that one picture stands for 4 students. When we add 4 5 times, we get 20. Similarly, we represent for other classes. And draw the number of pictures we require to represent the number of present students. We can divide the number of present students by 4. The number of present students in class 2 is 28. On dividing 28 by 4, we get 7. So we draw 7 pictures for class 2. The number of present students in class 3 is 24. On dividing 24 by 4, we get 6. So we draw 6 pictures for class 3. The number of present students in class 4 is 28. On dividing 28 by 4, we get 7. So we draw 7 pictures for class 4. The number of present students in class 5 is 24. On dividing 24 by 4, we get 6. So we draw 6 pictures for class 5. Let's recap. A pictograph is a pictorial representation of data. We use a key to represent data through a pictograph.
Hello students, today we are going to start chapter number 16, data handling. So what do you understand by data? A collection of information of a certain thing is called data. That means किसी भी चीज़ के जानकारियों को इकट्ठा करके रखने को हम क्या कहते हैं? डेटा. एंड डेटा कैन बी रिप्रेजेंटेड इन मेनी वेज. ये बहुत तरह से रिप्रेजेंट किया जा सकता है, लाइक पिक्टोग्राफ, टेलीमार्क्स, बार ग्राफ, एक्सेट्रा. Now, a pictograph or picture graph is a graph that uses symbols to represent data. We need to look carefully at the key to determine how many items are represented by each symbol. That means pictograph को हम किस में represent करते हैं? Symbols में. Okay? और उसके लिए हम एक key use करते हैं, एक scale use करते हैं, क्योंकि हम हर चीज़ की बहुत सारी इमेजेस या बहुत सारी पिक्चर्स ड्रॉ नहीं कर सकते हैं, तो हम उसके लिए एक की यूज़ करते हैं. जैसे हमने एक फेस बनाया तो उसको हम बोल सकते हैं कि 1 फेस इज रिप्रेजेंटेड 10 फेसेस और 10 बॉयज. ओके, सो व्हेन वी यूज पिक्चर्स और सिंबल्स टू रिप्रेजेंट सच डेटा, इट इज कॉल्ड पिक्टोरियल रिप्रेजेंटेशन. Such pictorial representation are called pictographs. Now look at this example. The data recorded below provides us information about the number of boys who like different fruits. ये जो नीचे आपको information सारी दी हुई है, इसमें क्या बताया है कि जो different boys हैं वो different fruits को पसंद करते हैं. Suppose here number of boys given and here fruits are given. That means 40 boys like apples, 50 boys like mango, 20 boys like orange, 10 boys like pear and 60 boys like banana. Okay, now we have to represent this information in a pictograph. So here we have to take one key. One boy stands for 10 boy. क्यों करेंगे हम? की क्यों लिया है? क्योंकि it is not possible to draw 60 faces on a page. ठीक है, हम 50, 60, 40 इतनी हम फेसेस हम ड्रॉ नहीं कर सकते हैं किसी भी पेज पे, इसलिए हमने एक की ले ली है, एक स्केल ले लिया है कि 1 बॉय स्टैंड फॉर 10 बॉयज़. दैट मीन्स अगर हम 1 बॉय ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं, इसका मतलब हम क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं? 10 बॉयज़ को. ओके, तो हम 40 के लिए 4 बॉयज़ ड्रॉ करेंगे, 50 के लिए 5 बॉयज़, 20 के लिए 2 बॉयज़ और 10 के लिए 1 फेस करेंगे और 60 के लिए 6 फेसेस हम ड्रॉ करेंगे. लाइक दिस. ओके, हाउ मेनी बॉयज लाइक एप्पल? 40 बॉयज थे, तो 40 बॉयज के लिए 1 2 3 4 फेसेस मीन्स क्या हुआ? 10 20 30 एंड 40. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट mango. How many boys like mango? 50. So we have to draw 5 faces for 50 boys. 10 20 30 40 and 50. Now next, orange, 20 boys. Okay, so we have to draw 2 faces for 20, 10 and 10, 20. Now next, pear, 10 boys. That means we have to draw only 1 face here. Now next, banana, 60 boys. For 60 we have to draw 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. Now let's understand how to read a pictograph. अब यहाँ पे हमको पिक्टोग्राफ दिया हुआ है ना, और हमको क्या करना है? हमको इसके अकॉर्डिंग इसको रीड करना और इसके अकॉर्डिंग क्वेश्चंस के आंसर हमको देना है. ओके, द पिक्टोग्राफ गिवन बिलो गिवन शोज द डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट्स लाइक बाय डिफरेंट गर्ल्स. ठीक है, यहाँ पे जो इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको दी है, पिक्टोग्राफ दिया है, हियर सब्जेक्ट्स आर रिटन एंड see the key, number of girls, 1 girl stand for 5 girls. ये that means अगर एक फेस है गर्ल का, that means 5 गर्ल्स के बराबर है. ओके, तो हमको यहाँ पे रीड करना है कि हिंदी यदि यहाँ 3 फेसेस है, 1 गर्ल स्टैंड्स फॉर 5 गर्ल्स, that means 5 5 plus 5 10 10 plus 5 15. That means how many girls like Hindi? 5, 5, 5, 15. Okay, मतलब 15 girls को हिंदी पसंद है. Okay, 1 and 2 faces, that means 5 and 5, 10. 10 girls को English पसंद है. 1, 2, 3, 4, that means 5, 5, 10, 15 and 20. 20 girls likes maths. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 5s are 25. That means 25 girls like science. And one face means 5 girls. Okay, so 5 girls likes German. Now here we have to give the answers of the following question. How many girls like Hindi? हिंदी कितनी गर्ल्स को पसंद है? 5, 10, 15. So the answer will be 15 girls like हिंदी. Now how many girls like maths? Maths कितनी गर्ल्स को पसंद है? तो मैथ्स में 1, 2, 3, 4, that means 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 गर्ल्स को मैथ्स पसंद है. विच सब्जेक्ट इज लाइक द मोस्ट? सबसे ज़्यादा कौन सा सब्जेक्ट पसंद किया जाता है? तो सबसे ज़्यादा फेसेस कौन से सब्जेक्ट में है? साइंस में. ओके, सो द आंसर विल बी साइंस. ओके, नाउ विच सब्जेक्ट लाइक द लीस्ट? सबसे कम कौन सा सब्जेक्ट पसंद किया जाता था? तो जर्मन, क्योंकि सबसे कम यहाँ पे सिर्फ 1 फेस ही है. दैट मीन्स 5 गर्ल्स, तो सिर्फ 5 गर्ल्स को ही जर्मन पसंद है. सो द आंसर विल बी German. Now second is tally chart or tally marks. Now tally chart are easier than a pictograph as it takes more time to draw pictures, but it takes lesser time to draw lines as in tally chart. Tally chart में हम क्या करते हैं? सिर्फ लाइन्स ड्रॉ करते हैं किसी भी इंफॉर्मेशन को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए. ओके, नाउ these are the tally marks. To represent one thing or one item or one object, we have to draw one line only. Okay, to represent 2 objects, we have to draw 2 lines. Same for 3 objects or 3 faces, we have to draw 3 lines. For 4 objects, we have to draw 4 lines. Now for 5 objects or 5 things or 5 faces, we have to draw first 4 line, and over that we have to draw one slanting line. हम 4 लाइन 4 लाइन से हम ड्रॉ करेंगे और 5 को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए हम एक स्लैंटिंग लाइन ड्रॉ करेंगे. ओके, सेम ऐसे ही 6 को करने के लिए ये 5 का एक बंच हो गया और 1 हम अलग से ड्रॉ करेंगे. नाउ फॉर 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7. For 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. और 10 के लिए 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ओके, तो हम 4 के लिए तो हम 4 स्टैंडिंग लाइंस ड्रॉ करेंगे और 5 रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए हम इसको एक स्लैंटिंग लाइन से क्रॉस कर देंगे. ओके, नाउ लेट्स सी वन एग्जांपल. Count the number of apples and fill in the blanks. That means we have to write the number of the apples shown here and we have to write tally marks also. Okay, how many apples are there? 1, 2, 3 apples. In second line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. That means here 3 apples and we have to draw 3 standing lines. Now for 5 apples we have to draw 4 standing line and cross over with a slanting line. Okay, for 5. Now here 8 apples, that means एक group होगा 5 का and 6, 7, 8. Now 6 apples, that means we have to draw 4 standing line, 1 slanting line. 5 and 1, 6. Now here for 10 apples, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So our this chapter is over now. Hope you understand it very well. Okay, thank you.